To learn about the flag, our flag. So I'm going to show you the pictures. I'm going to tell you all about it. America's first flag had 13 stars on a blue field and 13 stripes to represent the 13 colonies. All right, so this is a picture of Betsy Ross sewing one of the first flags of our country. And here's a picture of, so during the school, when there's school in session, then the flag is flown. If the school is not in session, they usually don't fly a flag at the schools. But that's just to show that we support our country. The original Pledge of Allegiance was written by Francis Belliam, first appeared in a children's magazine. He wrote it to honor the 400th anniversary of Columbus's voyage to America. The following month, children first recited the pledge in public schools in celebration of Columbus Day. And we still do that today. Say our pledge. Sometimes a flag is often flown during joyous occasions. It is also displayed at serious events. When the flag is flown halfway down the flagpole, it is said to be flying at half staff or half mast. It is flown in the position to honor the memory of someone who has died. So this is President Lincoln's train, and when he died, they actually had the flag draped over the casket, but then there was also times when the flag was down halfway down the pole, and that shows that honor to that person. Okay, here a lot of people do wave flags for the 4th of July to show their patriotism, to show that they support America. The flag is flown at national parks and state parks, public buildings, and all types of sporting events. So when you have a football game or baseball game, here this is a track star, they will fly the flag at those places. Since 1942, the flag has been flown in all the America's ports of entry. So where boats come in, they fly an American flag. It is one of the first things people see by boat. In this way, visitors from other lands in America and Americans returning home are welcomed by the symbol of freedom. On land or at sea, when the flag is flown upside down, it means emergency. So sometimes if there's an emergency on a boat, they might fly the flag upside down, and then others know that it means that they need help. So astronauts have been to the moon, and they have planted an American flag on the moon. 6 times. There's 6 American flags up on the moon. One for each time the astronauts got there. So even the moon has American flags on it. I think that's pretty cool. So this is a national monument. This is for the Vietnam War. So many Americans have died fighting for our country of our flag are red, white, and blue. So I'm going to tell you what they mean. All right? So again, looking at your flag, the red represents bravery or courage. The white is liberty, and the blue represents I forgot. What does blue represent? Justice. So blue represents justice, so that people get tried, or not one person is better than another. Okay? So there's justice. If the flag happens to touch the ground, it has to be burned. That's an important thing for us, not to let the flag touch the ground. And the flag has a nickname called Old Glory. All right? So, when we do our pledge, we pledge allegiance, right, to the flag. So when it says allegiance, that means promise to be loyal to our country. To the republic. A republic is where people vote in elections in which leaders are chosen to run the government and make laws. One nation under God, indivisible. That means what? Our country is based on the Word of God, and then we cannot be divided. We can't be separated. With liberty and justice for all, that all Americans have the same freedoms and should be treated fairly. So I'm going to just read this real quick, and you can look at the pictures. So I'm going to say the allegiance again. I pledge allegiance. Let me see it. You can say it along with me, okay? To the flag of the United States of America. These are pictures of America. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, can't be divided, with liberty and justice for all. So what I want you to do now is to get your flag, and what we're going to do is we're going to color it together. All right? So you guys can keep it down on the paper, down on your table. And the stripes again stand for the 13 colonies, the original colonies of America. The stars represent each state. And we have 50 stars on our flag. And the stars are white. So what I want you to do with your red crayon is I want you to color the first rectangle, the first stripe, red. Okay? And then, when you're done with that, skip this one and color the next one. So the third one down, you color red. So every other one, you're coloring red. So go ahead and do that. And then show me when all your stripes are red. Every other stripe, okay?
I don't have a paper yet, but I'm going to.
Can you see it? See what I'm doing? So it's every other stripe is red. So the first one's red, then it's white, red, white, like a pattern. Okay?
Excuse me.
Yes, honey.
What happens if we don't have a paper?
You can get it, maybe you can print it off and then do it later, okay? It should be on your assignments, and then you can print it off. Maybe Providence could help you with it then, okay?
Okay. Later on, we need to print his homework. Excuse me? When Mama comes. Excuse me?
Yes.
Did you know that my dad just came home from work today?
He did.
It was
So that's
like he was in the middle of the night when I was sleeping with Mom.
with Mom, huh?
Yeah.
So your flag should look like this. Every other one should be red. So red and white are the stripes. So when you're done with that, show me. Remember, red stands for bravery or courage. White for liberty. Good, Chloe.
Almost done.
Good job. Toby, good job, Toby. Good job, Harrison. Good job, Gabe. Good job, Pia. Good job, Judah. Okay, we'll just wait another minute or so. Now, okay, then you're going to need your blue, the blue crayon or marker. Now this is going to be a little trickier, okay? So this square part where the stars are, that's going to be blue, but the stars, good job, Trent. But the stars stay white, so you have to color around the stars. Okay, so let me color this real quick here. Do you see how I went around the star? Good, Reva. So color that square blue, but not the stars. The stars stay white. So go ahead and do that part now. And white is for justice. So when you see an American flag, then you know it stands for our country, it stands for our freedom, it stands for what we believe as a country. And there's not another flag that's like it.
You can see the freedom from here, color. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Asuni,
Yes, sweetie.
what happens if we don't have a printer?
No, Mama's gonna print it for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. When Mommy gets home, she can print off the picture and then you can color it at later, okay, Jeffrey?
Okay.
And then you can just show us when you come back on Monday if you want to bring it in. Dr. Hilton, do you want them to bring their flags in? Yes. So everybody make sure you bring your flag into school on Monday because we're going to probably use it and compare it to other flags of other countries. So here's what the flag will look like. Can everybody see that? See how the stars stayed white? So try really hard to keep your stars white. Good job, Harrison. Good job, Charlotte. Okay. Do you want them to? Sorry.